Hello and Merry Christmas. We've got visual. No, we haven't. We've got audio, no visual. There we go. We're all on. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Got there in the end. So how's
Merry
everyone?
Christmas.
Brilliant. How are you? Hope everybody's good.
I just said that.
Okay, sorry.
Can everybody hear us okay? I'm hoping everybody can hear us.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Good. I think they can. Can everybody? Can you hear them? They're not saying
Hello.
anything. That's it.
Hello.
They was all talking before the beginning of the show. Now look at you. You've all gone quiet. What's happening?
There's loads of you going ho, ho, ho out there. I hope you've all been good.
Oh, not long to go.
We're just waiting for some more people who have been invited to come on tonight, if they turn up or not. So if they do, then we'll bring them in, everybody. We're using Zoom to bring everyone in, so then it doesn't bog down my system. It's a bit quiet. Who's a bit quiet? Me? I'm never quiet.
Oh, I don't
You're
know.
a bit quiet, a little quiet.
Okay, see what I can do for you. And then I'll
I'll
explain what
sprinkle
we're
some
up to.
readers.
How about that?
That sounds fab.
Yeah.
Grand.
Yeah.
All right.
Rudolph, fantastic.
Yes, I am, aren't I? My nose isn't quite red enough yet. Have a few more drinking brews and that.
Yeah, sorry about
Well, guys, it's just.
Where is the naughty elf? I need to say to you, Sarah Warman, he's hiding behind Spiritual Psychics TV. She's just put up, where's the naughty elf? He's down there.
Ah.
I've got one as
Richard's
well.
Yeah. That looks
The
just
elf
like
on the
Richard.
shelf.
Looks just like Richard.
It looks a bit like me. I don't
A
wear
man of
Christmas stuff.
mystery.
Oh no,
Oh.
there's a few people have seen me. But anyway,
Oh.
people, just to explain what we're doing here tonight. It's just to get together, have a chinwag, tell some funny stories. If you have any questions, by all means, ask away. But let's not have a serious night. Let's have a good giggle, having a good laugh. I do promise that I will do my my fake readings. Just for those who don't know what the fake readings are, I will explain. I tried to explain earlier on with Sam, but I got diverted. Tracy, I'm definitely the naughty elf. How do you know that? Wink, wink. Anyways. Did I leave that webcam on then in the studio? Damn, I thought I switched it off. Anyways.
So, I hate to say this, Richard, you may not see yourself, but we all can.
I wonder what that blinking light was. Anyway, at the very beginning, can we just send some love and energy and healing to our Bev and to our Ian, who cannot make it here this evening? So please send out some love and energy to them.
Yeah.
So yes, so my fake readings. It all started off as a joke with mine and Kate's show. And I was given a pack of tarot cards by Indigo from the Lord of the Rings. So I said as a joke that I will pull a card for some people, and when I look at the card, I just put two and two together, like the books and the films, and then come up with an answer. Now, all my answers were just completely fraud, fake. I don't read tarot cards. I don't want to learn about tarot cards. I don't want to do anything. So it's just a bit of fun, and I do promise I will do some of them. And I promise the readers here tonight that they will have a reading off of me as well. But if the mediums do feel drawn to someone, I have suggested that they are more than welcome to be. For example, there's lots of names like Sarah, Tracy, Olfa, June, Terry, Liz. If they feel drawn to someone and they need to pass on a message, they can, but it's not essential that they do. So please, please, please don't ask for a reading this evening, because we're all about a bit of fun, a bit of laugh, a bit of jokes, some funny stories, and so forth. Okay, hope that makes sense. And I say I'm still waiting for a few people to come on. If they do come on, I'll bring them in. If they don't, then you've just got the 5 of us here this evening. So a big thank you to those, to Sam, Kirsty and Matt, to Patty, and to Wendy for coming on. So, well, no, because there's 5 boxes. It's 6 if you count you and Matt together.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when are we one person?
When you're ill and Matt has to cover for you.
Ah,
Ah.
I'd all like to get Richard a map for Christmas. That would be wonderful.
Yes.
Oh.
Before we started, everybody, Kirsty did say, "You can hardly hear me." That makes it change. I'll let you say what you said about Matt's mouth before we started, Kirsty.
Okay, right, guys, I'm really sorry, but look at his chops. Doesn't he look like one of those Muppets, like his mouth's going to open up like that?
Yeah.
I really got that. Go. No. Yes, him.
You're like the Joker.
So have you got your hand on his back?
My hand's here. And they're quite happy here, thank you.
Like I said, I think we found the naughty elf.
Oh yes, Wendy Lindsay.
I would have said that was Kirsty, to be honest with you, being a naughty elf there. You know,
No.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, Kirsty.
Victimisation. It's all rumours. Bless you. Yes, you're saying they can hardly hear.
Yeah, I've just turned it up.
It's you, Richard, that can't hear.
It's like
It's
a
like
cartoon.
a cartoon mouth,
It
Rhonda
is.
Robertson.
Rhonda, it is like a cartoon mouse. Yes. And also, Terry said that your readings aren't fake.
Yeah, they are.
There you go.
They're a bit too real sometimes.
Oh, I tell you, the only thing that was scary that time is when I wanted to prove a point during mine and Kate's show. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but what happened was I said, I'm going to pick on someone. But then obviously because of the time delay, I said, right, Kate, I'm just going to pick you. And I'm going to prove that I can get information out of you to sort of feed the medium. Because we were talking about how a lot of fakes are on this evening. So I just made everything up. And this is, God as my witness, I literally made this up. And I said to Kate, I said, do you know, I've got a John here in spirit. He's got grey hair and he's walking with a stick on his right-hand side because he has a problem with his lower spine and his right leg. And I carried on giving information. Remember, this is just pure fake. And then she turned and said, yeah, that's my granddad, John. I literally burst into laughter. I didn't know what to do or what to say. And I thought, you buggers, you used me. You know? So
there you go.
And because
Mary Dixie's agreeing as well.
And
they're not fake, Richard. You're getting ganged up on.
I don't care. And and because the show got a bit too serious with readings and things, that's one of the reasons why we cancelled the show. But Kate and I have talked about doing a Christmas, a one-off special with the pair of us.
Oh.
So there you go. Right, so who we've got here, we've got Sam Pertz, Matt and Kirsty Grogan, Patty Kennedy, and our lovely Wendy Lindsay. I'm not saying the others are not lovely. It's just in case, very quickly, before I get shouted at and picked on by everybody else.
Goodbye.
It's like blankety blank.
Yeah. So I'll do a few hellos. So hello to Crystal, to Daniela, to Christine, to Mary, to Tracy, to Eileen, to Terry, to Sherry, to Pamela, to Sarah, to Mary, to Christine, to Sherry, Julie. So this is how you do
Sounds
it.
like a new bigger song.
To Lindsay, to Phil, to Sue, to Sarah, to Heidi. Oh, Heidi, I do need to speak to you privately about an issue. No, you're not on a naughty step, so don't worry about that. Hi to Pamela, hi to Tina, hi to Suze, hi to Rhonda, to Emma, I think that's it.
And
I
Bev's just saying she's watching it, Richard.
Bev, never heard of her.
Yeah, say, hi Bev, we missed you.
Hi, Bev.
Hi to Bev, hi to Diane, hi to Stace. I think I've done everybody. Oh, to Alison, I think I've missed everybody out. So yeah. I think if I have, then I apologise. But Merry Christmas and a big, excuse me, a big thank you to everybody for supporting SPtv. It's been a very bumpy road this last year with everything else going on, and SPtv not being able to broadcast and do anything on Facebook. So thank you for following us on YouTube. There are some changes next year on SPtv, and I won't say nothing yet, but there are changes, so look out for that, but I will warn people before the date. Okay. So
we know about
go.
those changes. I hope we're still here.
And no, I'm not changing into Mrs. Doubtfire before anybody says anything. Hi Jenny, how are you doing? You can, if anybody wants to come on and be a guest with this mad lot, I am more than happy to send you the Zoom information to come on. So if any of you want to come on, Jenny, Sarah. So yeah, if anybody wants to come on, just give me a shout. And then, going back to Heidi, if you can send me an email, Heidi, with your phone number, I'll give you a quick call, please. That'd be great. Right. Has anybody got any questions for this mad lot? That does include me as well, by the way, because I'm just as mad. That's disappointing, Richard. I don't know what is, but no, Heidi hasn't done anything naughty. So, and a quick shout out to Terry as well, as being so supportive and keeping the SPtv pages up for me. So a huge thank you for that. Hi, James.
Amazing.
Shout out.
Hi, Jeannie. It's all gone quiet. I don't want to keep talking all night because I will.
Sarah, we're all dressed up, my darling. Sarah Warman, your pajamas are matching beautifully. Don't worry. Jump on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come on down.
Come on.
I'm in my pajamas.
Patty, you look a little bit like a caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Yes. Is that just me? It's these. They're
It's Santa coming down my finger this year.
It's Santa coming down. Oh, I say. Looks like you've pulled.
What's that?
Good
We've heard.
Good evening, everybody.
Hey, Marcus.
Oh, hello, Marcus.
Evening.
Look at you, Marcus.
I've just finished the demo, so I haven't even got changed yet.
I know you look like you're going to do the telly reading, like the football results.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lincoln 5. West Brom.
does yeah. Oh dear. I've got a better Santa suit than that I'm going to get in a minute, though.
Yes, but are you going to
Santa off?
Yeah, I'm just going to get, as I said, my wife's up. She's already ready, and I've just finished the demo, and I went a couple of minutes over, so that's why I'm a bit late. Hi, Sam. All right.
Hi, yeah, nice to see you.
Oh, I can't. Is that a chicken or a turkey?
Turkey.
A chicken. I don't want to be too rude because that's all wrong.
I'll be whatever you want me to be.
Oh,
Well, I'm just.
Promises.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, isn't that where the stuffing goes?
I will see the turkey this year in a very different light.
I don't think it's the 9 o'clock.
We are festive. Look, we are festive.
Yay!
Hey.
Right. I'm gonna leave you with my wife while I just go and get my decorations.
Okay.
Quick, talk all about him. Any gossip?
It sounds like a Santa off, doesn't it, to me?
It is a Santa off, isn't it? Yeah.
She probably can't hear because no
hello.
headphones.
Hello.
What gossip have you got for us while he's gone?
What have I got?
What gossip have you got for us while he's gone?
Oh, I don't know.
Anything.
Anything. No, I can't think of any gossip.
Oh,
I
bless.
like your jumper. I like your Christmas jumper.
Yeah, got to get in the mood, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Tell us
Looks like
a
me.
quick what's his favourite food?
Well, he's a
Turkey.
vegetarian.
He's a vegetarian. Right, it's okay,
yeah,
that's all I need to know. So when I do my fake reading, so I can say, I get just
Right.
vegetables. Are you a vegetarian?
Yeah, good one, Richard.
I love it. They're calling you Mrs. Marcus.
Maureen. I'm Maureen.
Maureen.
They're
Hello,
all
Maureen.
calling you
Mrs. Marcus is fine.
Oh.
I've been called worse.
Well, we've got a question from Sherry. She's asking, can you all pick up on the same link?
Yeah, probably.
Don't know.
I don't see why we couldn't. I don't
Exactly
see-
that, Sam.
Yeah.
That was from Sherry.
Yeah. We can
Okay.
all pick up on the same sherry as well. Well, yeah, just linking in each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Yeah,
That's
you
one of the
can.
things you get taught on
Good
different
question.
circles, isn't it? To link up on the same link. So yeah, we're old hats at this. We can do that, can't we?
Yeah, don't see why not. Yeah, we don't need Marcus. Come on, Mrs. Marcus.
You can though, because I pick up little bits. I'm not very good, but one time I got somebody really, really close, and I was really tearful, and I was, oh, you're going to have to take over, and yes, he did that, so yeah, you two people can link up, can't they?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
person.
So when you're
no,
working in like 3 or 4 mediums together,
Oh.
and
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh, he's outstaged us. Look at that.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Poor Matt.
Oh, I want to fluff it up.
Oh, you're talking about your beard.
Now I'm confused. Which one is the real one?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's my favourite turkey.
I
There's
think
two?
We want a real belly ho 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 now.
with a dodgy wonky beard. Is that your ears that are wonky, Marcus, or is it your beard?
Come on, Sam, you should have made a bit of more of an effort.
Oh,
Come on, move that a little bit. Yeah, of course you
there you go.
can. Oh, look at that. Now, that's bit.
Ho, ho, ho.
Can't see you now, Marcus. It's
Well,
just a beard.
that's the whole idea, though.
Oh.
Oh.
The Welsh, yeah, an English Santa and a Welsh Santa. That's what they're saying.
well, they do say that Santa gets around a bit, so
Mm.
That's the
You
Welsh
should
one.
have thought you were coming on camera.
I've got to say, Sam, you just need a pineapple on your head now. That looks
Oh,
wonderful.
yeah.
you know what it
The palm
reminds me of?
tree.
What's that guy, that comedian?
Timmy Mallet.
No, just like that. Just like that.
Tommy Cooper.
Tommy Cooper, yeah.
Richard,
I tell you
Oh,
that.
he didn't wear glasses though, Tommy Cooper.
No, I don't know why, it just reminded me of Tommy Cooper. I've accused
okay.
Sam looking like Elvis. Now Tommy Cooper.
no, Richard, seriously, I've just come off a demo and I just gave a Tommy and the woman said it was Tommy Cooper.
Really?
Oh.
See,
Oh.
psychic.
100%. And I says, well, I can't prove he is, but she jumped in straight away, literally about 10 minutes ago. You must be psychic, mate.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
pick up quite a lot, you see. I know that you're vegetarian as well, you see. I'm picking that up.
Let me grab a photo now of everybody.
They're saying
I am smiling and waving, by the way. I don't know why, because you can't see me.
Is that because you've got your mask
They're
on?
saying that Matt's got the straight beard and you've got the perm beard.
Yeah.
Sam, we need a
So
piano,
you're
and we can all
burning
have Santa Elton. Apparently, that's from Phil.
Kirsty, no, what did
What was
you
that?
It's got the
Say
cheap
what?
version.
He does look like Elton John, actually, doesn't
Yeah, it does, yeah.
We should have
he
done
plays the
Christmas
piano.
karaoke, shouldn't we?
If you want to start
Yeah,
singing, you
don't-
can. Off you
No, you're
go.
right. No, you're right. You're right.
Some have they got flashing lights on as well?
No, they haven't, unfortunately.
Oh, God.
Oh,
no.
how disappointing.
All for the sake of a little bit more effort.
I thought we do that, though, right?
Excuse me. Making me cough.
Yeah.
Tracy's saying, Richard, why can't we see you as well? Because I don't have a camera at home. All the cameras are in the studio.
He isn't
come
real,
on.
he's a
Oh,
robot.
you know Richard's scared. I mean, shy. Don't you? You know that, guys. Come on.
He's an
I have
owl.
to say, Richard, you're always singing in the background when we're on. So why don't you give it a little blast? then?
Yeah.
Come on, Richard.
I think it's only fair.
I can't sing.
Of course you. No, you can't, but you can still try.
We all know you can't think of it, but it doesn't stop there.
No, that doesn't. No, but well, I think singing is a great way to lift up the energy. I never understand it to a degree. Well, I can and I can't. Well, I'll shut up. When you're low and you're feeling... Sorry?
You're forever singing down my hero when I'm on a Monday night.
Yeah, but you
All
always
I
like
can hear
me.
Come a left, come a right, la 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 la.
That's a lie. I do. I do.
You're calling
yeah.
Santa a liar?
Yeah, absolutely. I am still waiting for my train set. Dating back to 1980. Thank you very
for
much.
you this year. No present for
Live.
you.
Now, no singing up the coal. That's what you're getting. That's what naughty people get.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Julie-
that's it.
Julie's put, Richard reminds her of the Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What, with a big head?
Booming voice, though, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Voice and a big head. Yeah.
I have to, Marcus. I have to ask you a question. It's deadly serious now, right? Have you got a Santa sack?
Have I
Because
what?
Matt has.
The sack's a bit deflated.
My Santa sack is golden.
Oh.
You can't just blow for words now, aren't you? Come on, Santa. I shut Santa
I've
up.
definitely got a big Santa sack.
Oh, look.
It's golden.
Naughty Richard.
Have you ever seen the TV show Futurama, where they have you're ever so naughty, and for being naughty, he wants to kill you. It's quite funny. It's a funny show.
Oh, okay.
It just shows you my sense of humour. We do have some questions for you guys. Christine Lacey has asked, what is the worst message you have ever gave? And don't you dare say on SPtv.
Oh, that's
quite. I think that's quite an interesting question, because really, like, for me, whenever I'm giving readings, if there is a sort of a difficult side to a message, then I hope to work with the spirit to find the healing way out of it, so it then turn the negative into the positive.
The positive, yeah.
But
So,
it depends what you mean by worst as well, doesn't it? Spirit told one poor teenage lad to pick his undercrackers off the floor.
yeah,
That was pretty bad.
yeah.
Yeah, not good, is it?
Not necessarily that I've gave a worse message, but I experienced a demo where a friend of mine, I was sitting in the congregation with a friend of mine, and the medium was giving information to this lady, and she was saying, oh, can I come to you? Can I come to you? And this lady was taking, she said, I don't want to speak to them. I don't want to speak to them. And I says, well, but is it right information that I'm giving? He says, yes, but I didn't want to speak to them when they were here, and I don't want to speak to them now. So whether that
Oh,
was
yeah.
good, bad, or different, to me it was a good message. But you know, the person just didn't want to speak to them.
So why was she
Wow.
there then?
Well, yeah, exactly.
There's no really bad readings, is it? It's just readings sometimes that make you think, even if they don't really think they need advice or something. And sometimes it's just a little bit of a just to start to think something through. Or when they have nice messages, that can also make them very sad. But it's a nice sad, is it? It's a nice sad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I think everybody would, well, hopefully everybody would agree that, you know, especially in a public demo, if you get a crier and everybody's crying, then it's usually a good message because you've hit the emotional spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from mediums, we don't really want to give bad messages. We want to keep, you know, the essence of the way we work is to be uplifting and to give those people.
Yeah.
You know, the last thing you want to do is to go into a church, a centre, or to watch the show and to go out worse than when you went in.
It has to end in a positive, does it? I mean, there has to be something in there that makes them, you know, just turn it around or be positive afterwards and see things a bit differently, or just be uplifted. That's the whole point, really, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We've got another question from Christine Davies. Have you ever had someone be rude to you? Apart from me,
as in
of course.
Spirit?
As
in Spirit, or the client?
Both,
client, yeah.
Yes, I have.
I think when the only person actually, because I was doing face-to-face readings here at home, and I'd really just started out, so I was a little bit nervous, and this woman came and she was just focusing on getting a message from this one person, and because that person didn't come through, she just upped and left without paying. She was angry, stomped downstairs, and I was just in shock. Still really, I suppose, a bit of the learning stage that spirits don't always come through. You know, it's like, I now know it's spirits say that it's what you need to hear, not always what you want to hear. And to me, that upset me, that knocked me for a long time, because you then start doubting yourself. So that was early stages, but you don't forget, do you, when one person is really, really sort of angry, and she just was not listening to anything else, and they were just focused on that one person and just stormed out. So yeah, I didn't like that.
I think you mainly find it when people come to hear something specific and that's not what you're telling them. They don't like that. You know, most people are fine, but a lot of people are just, if they're focused, as you said, on that one person. It's the same when they come for a reading here and they want to talk about, will I be in a relationship with him? And the cards clearly say, not really. They don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? It's just they have something on their mind and that's what they want. And if that's not what you say, then they can get quite disappointed maybe as well, you know.
It's not just the people coming for the readings that are rude, are they? I went to a meeting once, and I'll tell you what, he was lucky he never got a thump in the head, quite frankly. He was so rude. He swore. He told me, he called my parents' names, and they weren't very nice names. He spoke about the size of my mother's appendage. I know, get that. Wow. I know. I'm not going to name him because I should name him, but I'm not going to, because I think he's hopefully learned from that lesson. And before he even said anything, and when I sat down with him, he said, "Oh, have you ever been to me before?" So I said, "No." He went, "Oh, you're in for a treat." And I thought, well, actually, treat wasn't really the word I'd use.
He probably thought he was really funny or something. Was he more? Did he think he was funny? Or
well, I think he had a bit of an ego. Yeah. That's the problem. When you start getting yourself a big ego, at the end of the day, you're only a telephone or a tube or whatever you want to call yourself. You're just making a connection between two people.
Did you just say tube then?
Pardon?
Did you just say tube?
Yes.
You are a tube.
I am a tube. Yes,
I've never heard. No,
whatever you want to call it. We
Well, I
just
don't know. I just
basically,
when you said tube, I just thought Colgate for some reason. I don't know why. But
What?
But don't you find that many times, I've seen it a few times now, that you saw a medium or you get to know them and then they're amazing, and then you meet them like a year or two afterwards and they've lost the ability because they had become such a big massive ego that they're completely disconnected. I mean, I've seen that a few times now, and it was actually quite shocking with a few, you know, when they started off really fantastic, amazing, and then once they became bigger and bigger, and the ego just grew with them, really. So
talking
It
about
is sad,
people
and I
being
think,
rude, we once had a demonstration outside Parkside Spiritualist Church, and there was a lot of drunken students, and they were evangelical Christians. And we were going in for a meeting, and it was all to do because we publicized that we're going to have a psychic supper, you know, where, you know, and it was all in the newspapers, and they were saying, and they were going hammer and tongs, and the ladies that I were with, they went in, and I stood outside, tried to reason with them and have a conversation with them, but you could smell the drink on them, and they were saying, you were going to hell, you were going to hell. And I just says, well, you were hell and heaven is not my same as my perspective. They said, well, what is you a heaven? What is you a heaven? And seriously, and I thought, well, I said, well, from my perspective, my heaven is having a rugby ball in my hand, going over the try line, putting it down, playing against England. And that would be my heaven. They didn't have any answer to that. But they were really, and it was in the, I think, late 80s, they were really, really demonstrating outside the Spiritualist Church. It was crazy. But, you know, talking about being rude, you know, they had their point of view, and they were going hammer and tongs.
Can I ask, have you been called names for what you
do? Sorry, Sam.
Because I was going to say, yeah, I've had people being really rude and like being some awful language towards me sometimes on lives and stuff like that. Occasionally, I've actually ended up giving some of them readings and they didn't about turn. But generally, what I do is I just give them love and compassion. What I do with anyone that has like those offensive languages and behaviours and stuff like that. I really, because they're probably not in a good place, you know.
Fear, isn't it?
Yeah.
The annoying thing is a lot of people who make these comments have never actually been in the Spiritualist Church, or have got to understand the spiritual. Just being spiritual in general, not necessarily spiritualist. So they're speaking from something they don't know anything about. So
I still think we're sitting in the dark holding hands, I think, you know.
Oh, running naked in the garden.
I'm up for that. Where is that? Where's that church?
I just checked with my wife whether to tell this little story or not, and she said, yeah, go on. One of my aunties is a Jehovah's Witness, and we just followed the ambulance up to the hospital, and her mother, which was my nan, was literally sort of like possibly gonna die, you know, with heart failure. And we were sitting outside the ward, and my auntie looked me in the eye, and she looked me in the eye and she says, I hear you're a medium. And I says, yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm a working medium. And she said, well, you do understand that we believe everything you do is of the devil. And I went, oh, okay then. I just left her at that, and never ever said anything until my mum passed the spirit. When my mum passed the spirit, just deleted the number because I didn't want to upset my mum. But that was quite something. When I'm thinking, you were mum, my nan could pass, and she's, you know, which is quite sad, really. It's quite sad. I've spoken to her since,
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, but I haven't got a number.
I've been called that as well, and And I said to him, "So my healer as well. What are you going to do? Burn me alive?" Just got to go with it, haven't you? I'm sorry. At the end
I
of
just
the
say I
day,
respect your opinion. I mean, everybody can have their own opinion. You know, I respect your
Definitely,
opinion. That's it, really, is it? You
Yeah.
can't argue with such people. You can never win. You will never win.
If they're Christian, just give them reference in the Bible. Is it Psalm 2:17? That's all you need to say, and then they walk off. Anyway,
Ashley, sorry, Richard. Ashley would understand this. When I started working as a medium, and I was still playing rugby, I used to walk into the rugby club, and they'd say, "He's a witch." How do you know he's a witch? Because he looks like one. Burn him. And all the rugby players, they accept him, but they would use dark humour to sort of like alleviate it. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for that question. I'm going to go back to the questions in a minute. I want to change it now. I'm going to do a mini quiz.
Ooh.
Matt, you're excluded. All right.
I'm sorry. I should be more supportive, shouldn't I?
Oh, I'm rubbish at quizzes.
Well, the last time we done a quiz,
So am I, don't worry.
I know nothing.
but
Didn't even put
But
salt
these are
on 'em,
silly-
still smiling.
these
Can
are
I ask
silly
my
questions.
pendulum the answer?
Yep.
Yes.
This is for
No?
everybody then. Hi, Rachel. This is for everybody. Okay. And no cheating. Okay. For anybody online and in here.
Do we say it out loud or not?
Yeah. You've
Yes,
to,
please do.
But you have to, what you have to do is remember the people at home, it's like 10, 20 seconds delay. So you might shout out the answer before they give it. All right. So what I do a question for you guys.
Comments, by the way.
Yeah,
I can't see any comments.
yeah. I can't put it up, I'm afraid. Yeah,
That's cool, though.
if there's anything important, I'll let you know. It's not.
Yeah.
So, right. Okay. So I do a question for the panel, you guys, and then I do a question for, and I'm only going to ask 10 questions, and the question for everybody else at home. Right. Is everybody ready? So if you could just say yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right, and everybody at home ready to get you guys included. I say these are silly questions, okay, but it's a bit of fun. So the first question, I'm going to give this to the panel. Here we go. The first question. In the French vineyards, it is illegal to do what?
Drink wine.
Mark is saying drink wine.
Smoke.
Wendy is saying smoke.
Yeah, I said smoke.
Smoke as well for Matt and Kirsty.
Play bools.
That's not allowed.
Play bools.
No. Okay, Sam, you said that.
Sleep.
Drinking actual alcohol.
Right, okay. Anybody else at home without cheating? Right. Yes, as Eileen said, fingers on the buzzers. Buzzers.
We should make noises, shouldn't we?
Oh God, that's even worse.
We could all have our distinctive noise.
I think you've got that anyway.
Like you said, I'm not playing.
Well, did you know the answer then?
Yeah, right, okay. Is everybody ready for the answer? Now, this is true. Diane Redmond is saying pea. Shiri is saying eat grapes. Most people are saying eat garlic, eat grapes. So eat the grapes, not a clue. Drink wine. Well, it's not wine yet, I suppose. What else? It depends where. Yeah. Kiss. Right. Go to the toilet. The answer is you're not allowed to land a flying saucer.
Oh, damn. I was hoping
While drinking wine.
Yeah, true. You're not allowed to land a flying saucer. There you go. Right, next one. You ready?
Are you making them up?
No, seriously. I'm not making. I
think it's
swear
fake
to you.
news, Wendy. Fake news.
It's not.
Yeah.
Hey, this isn't the BBC, you know. Everything's right on
Prove
this
it.
channel.
How many
Right.
grays have you been drinking wine?
Here you go. Here's one for everyone again. Here we go. What is Johnny Depp afraid of? And don't say his ex-wife.
Litigation.
That's not.
Spiders.
Spiders. Anybody?
Pirate ship.
Didn't read it.
Heights.
Videotape.
His ex.
Swimming.
Don't forget, he got accused and
The
whatever.
dog.
Right. Okay. Anybody else?
Getting his hair messed up.
Clouds.
Diane is saying his shadow. Sue's saying spiders. Hi, Haley.
Getting old.
Maureen said
Right.
cloud. Wasn't it?
Sausages. Alison said sausages.
Sausages, spiders,
That's what she holds in
horror
that picture.
films. Right. Are you ready for the answer?
Yeah.
He's afraid
Flying
of clowns. Clowns.
Ah.
Clowns.
Yeah.
Oh, I misheard Maureen. I thought she said clouds, but she said clowns.
No, I didn't. I said clouds.
No,
and the
say
answer-
clowns.
No.
Oh, carry on. We're like a domestic. Carry on.
You didn't
You
say
kill one
that.
another. You can talk to us on the other side and tell us what it's like.
Can we take some bets?
Okay, here we go. The average person does this 13 times a day, and I give you a clue. It is not going to the toilet.
Farting.
Okay, that's typical from you.
13 times a day.
Siobhan was right. She said
Washing the
clowns and spiders.
hands.
Washing the hands.
Washing the hands.
Yawning.
Sitting down.
I think most people sit down more than 13 times a day. Most of them don't move. Right.
Sneeze.
Yawning.
Yawn.
Oh, looking for the remote control.
Okay. Water. People saying water.
You've got at
Sneezing.
least 13 times.
Evening, Ruth. Like doll faces. No. Washing hands. Clowns are creepy. Well, yeah.
Right.
That's why they stopped doing McDonald's clown. Because people got scared.
Right.
Well, he was a bit creepy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, McDonald.
Ronald.
Ronald, yeah. Tina's saying wind. Well, she's saying other things. Jeannie's thinking about sex. No, so she thinks about sex. I'm not even getting down there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Hear that?
Jenny Doherty is right. People laugh up to 13 times a day.
Huh?
I think I do.
Oh.
I laugh.
I laugh a bit more than that.
Yeah.
13 times a
Yeah,
day.
Look, I can't stop smiling.
Liz is saying, scratching the mentionable bits. Okay.
Depends what.
Jumping in your audience, daydream.
Male or female?
Depends if you've got your set.
I don't know. Right, okay.
And this-
Okay. Here's a question.
Carry on, Richard.
I am, don't worry. I didn't even hear what you said, so I'm just carrying on.
Carry on.
Ready? The average American does this 22 times a day.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Says,
Yes.
have a nice day.
No, I expect it probably be, I'm suing you. I'm suing you.
Well, they have to say that in the shops, don't they? Have a nice day.
Come on, Ruth. Not Ruth. Rachel, you're on here.
Curses or swears.
Jenny's saying I can't repeat what she said.
How many times?
22 times.
Switches channel on TV.
All right. Heidi saying
Didn't that
bragging, eats, pass wins, brags, sleeps, picks their
Yeah.
nose.
It's a big man.
Sherry Dyer said, go to the fridge.
Yes, that's correct.
Wow.
Sherry Dyer.
Excuse me.
22 times a day, the Americans.
22 times.
Mm,
Wow.
Wow.
yeah, I know. It's silly, isn't it?
It's a long day.
I think I beat that making tea though.
Depends if there's chocolate biscuits in there.
Oh, don't start on food. You're going to get this lot on food now, and that'd be the evening on about food.
Oh, you like food, Richard. We established the cucumber dilemma last time, did we?
Had nothing to do with me. That was all you.
Oh, I think it did.
Oh, that sounds like it needs investigating that.
Right, here we go then. Here's another. This one's a question you should know. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
What colour are the aircraft black boxes? I'll give you a clue. It's not black.
Red.
Blue.
Oh, red,
White.
blue.
Silver.
I'll go for red.
Yellow.
Yeah, and you guys meant to be psychic, can't you? Like tune in and get an answer or something.
Are they silver? They're not silver.
Well, just go for everything.
Are they brown?
Yellow.
Brown.
No, somebody else had said red, but I
Brown.
said red.
Oh, people were saying red.
Red.
Yes, Alison, that was your cucumber. Let's not go down.
What's the
Yes,
afternoon?
yeah. Christine Marius has said orange, and she is correct. Well done.
Oh, right.
Why do you think
Oh,
orange
wow.
is? It's bright, isn't it? So you see it more if it's in the sea or on land. You wouldn't see if it was black. So it
Why
stands
did
out
It's
more
a kind of orange, is it?
because
Mm.
it's been picked up from the Men in Black. Anyway. All right.
Just a black box written in orange on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What kind of animal is Jack Rabbit?
Box.
Rabbit.
A deer.
Oh dear, you got that wrong.
Tortoise.
Two.
It is. Well done.
A what?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Yay!
well done.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you Googling, Sam?
Yeah, so you
Oh,
do. You
Show me
cheated.
the table, Sam.
Yeah, we want to see your hands.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's left it on the table.
What is the
I'm just
main...
writing down all the answers, that's all. I haven't got any.
Poor Sam being picked on here. What is the main ingredient of Bombay duck? Don't forget, this is for everybody. Well, a lot of people saying hair as well online. Well done.
potato.
Alison, it's not a unicorn.
Duck.
Yeah.
Duck.
Fish.
I think potato.
Turkey.
Or-
It's turkey.
Not
So,
Turkish, the
What's the main ingredient of Bombay duck?
It's a UFO. Watch the vineyards.
Alison Barton's got it right. She was the first one. I think.
Hey, well done.
Fish.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Fish.
yes, I said fish.
Really? All right.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say fish? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yes, I did.
No, I said duck.
And Ruth got it as
Why
well.
is it-
She said fish
Why
as
is
well.
it Bombay? Why is it Bombay duck then?
Because
That
it's
makes
a
no
black
sense.
poisonous
Maybe
fish.
they asked you to duck when they threw the fish at your face. I have no idea.
I think it's a poisonous fish.
Wouldn't give it to you to eat then, would they, if it was poisonous?
No, it is. It is because it's poisonous, I think.
Ooh.
Bombay
Okay,
Ducks.
here's a really silly question then. Here we go.
You have to prepare it.
What do honeybees collect?
Nectar.
Nectar.
Pollen.
Pollen.
Pollen, yes.
Mm.
I give it to everybody.
Uh.
It's pollen and nectar.
Ah.
Ah, ooh, ooh,
Richard, remind me, what's the prize?
The prize is a reading from me, a free reading from me.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
So, okay, then here we go. So whoever gets the next one right will have a reading from me. All
I'll
right.
abstain from this one.
So
Good.
I'll do an easy one for you, or a hard one. In which month does Russia celebrate the October Revolution?
September.
May.
February.
May.
October.
October.
No, March.
Make your mind up. Which one you
March.
going for?
April. I'm going to go for April.
You've only got 12 guesses.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if anybody
March
else.
17, wasn't it?
March 17.
April.
March and April.
That's
Anybody
Paddy's
else?
Day.
May.
Terry got it right. She said November.
Oh,
Hey!
Oh,
So did I. Right,
David.
so
you
did
get a
I.
reading.
Yeah.
Woo!
Did you say November then, Patty?
No, I said
Oh.
I said September.
Well, that's nowhere near November, is it?
Kirsty did
Excuse me,
that.
Mr. Producer.
Kirsty said
I
it.
said November.
I didn't. Yeah, but then you changed it to March.
No,
That
he
was Matt.
did.
Well, he's not
Excuse me,
playing.
excuse me,
That
can
was
I
the
just remind
puppet.
you- Can I just remind you here, I am Kirsty, this is Matt. We are not Cat or Mersty. We are two different people.
You tell him. You tell him, Kirsty.
I can't. I can see something. I can see lips moving, but I can't see anything coming out. I don't know.
Oh, how convenient.
See, you guys only hear and see this, but when the show finishes, the stick that I get from them two. So there. Right.
Oh.
So Kirsty, I will give you a reading. I will give you a card reading. One single card. So you've got to shout stop. Hold on, not yet.
Stop.
I haven't started yet. I'm just giving him a shuffle. Right, just to let everybody.
Tell me when to go then.
Oh, shut up.
What?
Just to let everybody know.
Oh my
Oh, that
God.
felt so good.
Okay, you better.
Get it out,
I
Richard.
am now dreading Monday. I'm dreading Monday now. Kirsty and Matt show is not on this Monday, by the way. Oh dear, I can feel my face going bright red of embarrassment. Right, okay, I've given them, this is a reading, a fake reading, just to let everybody know that the readings that I do, they're the Lord of the Rings cards. I've read all the books, I've got all the films, I'm a mad nut on Lord of the Rings. So when I see a picture, I just see what happened in the book and in the film and just put two together. I make it up. It is not real, okay? Do not take my readings as gospel. Ignore Kirsty shaking her head. I think it's going to fall off in a minute. So yeah, here we go. Right now you can say, shout stop.
No, I don't want it now.
Right, okay, you missed your chance, Terry. Straight over to you, young lady. Straight over to you. Can I ask one of you to shout stop for the reading for Terry, please?
Stop.
There we go. Thanks, Matt. She missed the opportunity to have the world known
You can see him
famous
crying.
fake reader. Well, that's a nice card. There's your reading. Well done. Thanks very much. Come again. No, I don't know what these cards mean. All I can say to you is it's got. Let's have a look what it says. The members of the Alrod's Council think deeply about their problem before the. Right. So in the book, which is not really in the film, Aaron is talking about how they can resolve the situation with the swords. So it feels that what I'm saying to you, Terry, is that be careful with people around you who aren't telling you the truth on certain things, i.e. stabbing you in the back, hence the sword being snapped. Good things are happening, though, because there is a will there, which is going to be circulating in the picture. And that's got good fortunes to it. It's not a Wheel of Fortune card, or whatever it's called. It's just a lot of white light coming onto a table that's rotating with a broken sword. So in the film, they talk about fixing it. So I see this as be careful what you'll say to people, because there's someone out there who's going to stab you in the back, not to tell you the truth, but everything's going to work out okay because of the light shining down. I think you'll be inspired by spirit over the Christmas period. There we go. That's my fate reading.
Richard, can I just say,
No.
Mary Dixie says he does protest too much.
What was that?
Mary Dixie said he does protest too much about these readings.
I've got to explain to people to say that these are just fake and don't take it literally. If it comes true,
You've probably done study after study after study on these cards.
If it comes true, you owe me 55 quid for my reading. All right. Now, Missy, did you want your card?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, yeah, go on then.
All right, shout stop.
Be
then.
nice to me.
I'll be nice to you.
Otherwise, I'm going to give you a reading and be nasty to you. Stop.
Oh, that's a horrible card.
Yeah. So how did I know that was going to happen?
Nah, someone read what it says. Bilbo finds treasures. Ooh, treasures. In small layer. But later we'll come. Right, it's quite simple. I haven't studied these cards. I don't touch them only when I bring them out for fun like this. Don't overspend what you cannot afford. Stop saying you're going to be okay when you know in your heart that you're not. Be sensible what you're doing, because there is some financial gain coming your way, but it's not what you expect it to be. So be careful with your treasures and that are close to you as well, because there's things that are going to be happening around you. For example, I'm not going to say they're going to break to a degree, because wash machine could go or something like that. So be careful what you do with your money, because expenditure will be spent, but it's got nothing to do with Christmas.
Can I just say that's a ruddy, cheery message? Thank you.
Yeah, positive. And on a positive note, you're going to be poor and broke. And washing machine, you have to bring your stuff to the laundrette. Well done.
It'll be all right.
Ho, bloody ho. Oh,
yeah, yeah. What a grin.
That's your present, Matt.
Look at that. See. I offer my wisdom and I get abuse. Unbelievable.
Sorry, I missed what Marcus said. What did Marcus say?
I'll say that's your present out of the way.
Well.
Yeah, see, look at that, Phil. I should be grooming you. Hey, hold on, Phil. I don't want anybody grooming me. Thank you very much. And I'm definitely not going to go onto some open platform being groomed.
Heidi's put, I'm sorry, I've got to tell you, Heidi's put, and that's why he isn't a presenter.
Yeah.
I agree with Marcus. No presents.
I'm going to go now. I've been insulted with my talent.
Fine, Mr. Producer. You've just changed the atmosphere. You just lowered, made us feel all down. But you carry on fun tonight.
We only fake abusing you for your fake messages.
Hey, this is why I call him fake, because I've got no comeback.
And I wouldn't mind, but I'm tight as a duck's beak, so it ain't going to be me that spends too much.
Well, there you go. What do I don't know. I'm just telling you what I think. I have no idea.
And I've got no money, so it won't be me.
It'll be more likely to be him.
Well, if Kirsty's washing machine breaks now, you're in trouble, I tell you.
I never said it was a washing machine. I said you don't want to spend too much money because you
said appliances might break. That's what you said.
Okay. It could be as simple as a webcam breaking. It could be as simple as a headset not working. It could be that simple. It could be remote control need changing batteries. There you go.
Should have said, Richard.
No, it's not. I don't care, because I'm not a reader.
That was a wonderful message.
Thank you.
Positive note. Thank you, Richard.
Touched me.
Moving on.
I've got a question for Richard.
Okay.
Right. Richard, what did you want to be when you were a little boy, when you grew up? What did you want to be?
Superman.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, you're nearly there now, are you?
Well, I'm in the clouds quite a lot. No, my first ever film was watching Superman, and I remember running when I was a little boy. I don't know, about 3 or 4, something, not even that. I can't recall. Running through a field, jumping, trying to pretend to be Superman.
Oh.
And that's it. I just had this fascination of Superman. I look in the mirror and go, "Hey, Superman, how you doing?" not really.
And
How
now
you
you're just a
doing?
super muppet.
No, on the that was
Richard,
just being super.
do
Hold on.
the hairspray and under the armpits as well.
I'm trying to get this on.
I didn't understand.
Superman!
Oh yeah,
That. Yeah.
the song.
Oh right, no,
Yeah.
I don't know it. Sorry. Yeah. So no, it was. I actually wanted to be a RAF pilot. That was my dream.
Oh.
What stopped you?
Well, I was in the Air Corps, and I was diagnosed with an illness, and I couldn't allow. But I did fulfil my dream and learn how to fly a plane.
Oh, well.
So yeah, I've got quite a lot of my photographs which are out there on the Ethernet, as they call it, with me taking pictures and flying a plane.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Well done.
I actually
Well
said
done,
it as a
Superman.
joke.
Yeah.
I actually said as a joke once to my previous employee, and I was just joking about I was all out going out for a drink and a meal, and I turned around and said, I had a few bevies, so this has gone back a few years, and I actually said, would you mind if I landed my plane in the school field, please? And she said, I don't think it's big enough. I don't think we'll be allowed. And the actual joke backfired because I thought it was a joke. You know, I need a lot more room than the school field to land a plane. So yeah, that's just a funny story.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Well.
Anyway, next question, because it went a bit quiet then. I don't like going quiet. We've got quite a few questions. Let's have a look. Okay, Christine Lacey, would spirit tell you if someone young is going to die? No, ignore that one. That's a bit too serious, that one. Don't want that one. How many times have you had some refuse acknowledge? Here's one. Crystal Eyes, how many times have you had anyone refuse to acknowledge or accept any of the information being given? Apart from ones I just given you, that doesn't include that. Go on, Sam, I'll let you start.
So, how many times have someone not really taken the information?
Yeah. How many times have you had someone refuse to acknowledge or accept any of the information being given?
In terms of like any of it, I can't really think of that particularly. Occasionally you get things where people don't know there and then about a particular piece of information in a reading, but often I've had them come back in the future and say, actually, that thing you told me has happened, or I found this thing that you talked about. And so often that's become validated by that. So when it does happen, when people can't take all of it, I just leave it with them, and spirit know what they're doing. So it works, and the person gets the reading. But in terms of all the information, I don't think that's ever happened. In terms of all the information, I don't know about anyone else.
Well, mine I've already said. That woman that came and went and just wasn't listening. Yeah, so I've said mine.
But I'm going to move on because there's Terry said something to you, Marcus. Terry Wall is saying, Marcus, apparently you are the real Santa but having wrong glasses. And Matt, you're a weird Santa because it's a straight beard. And these are words of a 4-year-old child telling you that.
To the right ones then. Santa's glasses, reading glasses. Santa's
Don't leave ones.
Right, so that's that there. Any other questions? Terry's asking, my 4-year-old is asking why there are 2 Santas on TV.
Now,
One's in England, one's in Wales.
None of them are the real ones, darling, because these are just pretending. Real Santa will come to you.
You've got a different Santa depending on what tier you're in at the moment. One can fly freely, the other one's a little bit restricted in just that area.
That's why his beard's so flat. Because he's just restricted. It's just...
Where's your masks anyway, Santas? Where are your masks?
They use the beards.
I'm tier 3, they won't let me out. So I have to have the other Santa.
Santa baby, won't you do it?
See, you can sing. There you go.
With bells on.
Oh, see, Terry agreed with me. See?
Tier
Oh.
3 Coventry.
I can sing, but it's not in tune. That's all I can say.
Apparently you're the smiling Santa.
Oh, thank you.
Right, okay, it's a question. Right, okay, I'm going to give this one to Matt and Kirsty. Ofa is asking, I know two people who've never heard from certain people in spirit or got one or two messages from them. They had very good relationships with them on earth. Do you have some thoughts on why this is happening? Why this happens?
Yeah. Sometimes you need the right medium to bring through the right person. And also the person themselves that's receiving the message might still be grieving. They might be, they might want them to come through too much, so therefore it's kind of almost restricting them. And they might not be able to handle that person coming through because it might upset them too much when the person the spirit wants them to heal.
Exactly everything that Kirsty's just said. Sometimes we want something too much, and as a result, we want certain things. There's also people who you hear about who have self codes, and unless they've had a certain code or a certain word or a certain thing, they're not willing to accept anything. And obviously, what you bring through is what you're interpreting, and it might necessarily be what the person remembers or wants to remember of that person. So as a result, you may be describing something. It may be the words that you use. The person might misinterpret it. There's lots of different things, but it tends to generally be as if a person is focused on just that person coming through. That tends to be the situation. So it's about that person, if you're close to them, just being more open, accepting who comes through, and then that person they're probably waiting for will come through during the reading.
Plus also, if you, for example, want your dad to come through and your dad's passed, but you are feeling you're a girl, for example, and you're feeling quite, not really very got much strength or whatever, you could get a load of women, strong women come through in your family to kind of ump you up and give you the strength of the strong women and say, oi, come on, you're one of us. Neville Dad won't get a look in.
Okay, right. We've got a little 4-year-old watching, and Santa's. Can you say hello to Emily, please?
Hello, Emily. Nice to see you, and I look forward to seeing you on the 25th of December.
Or not, Santa.
Ho, 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 Emily. As you can see, I've got a mask on with bells on. So when Rudolph, and he shines his little nose so we can go and fly around the world, these little bells, when you hear these bells, you'll know I've been, because you've been a good girl. This means I can go from tier 1 to tier 2 and tier 3. Don't forget to leave sanitizer out for me with the mince pie.
Yeah, no sherry.
Oh,
Emily, I just got to check something. Oh, you've been nice. That's good. Oh, that's good. Good girl, Emily.
They're all mad.
That's going to
Okay,
be the
there we go.
2020. No sherry, hand sanitizer.
Have you seen, I'm not sure if I sent it to everyone, but I've been sharing this video of Santa and the rocket. Have I sent it to any of you? Oh, I'll send it so you can send it to everybody else. There's a party in someone's lounge, and you see from the back sort of door, garden, sorry. And then this guy comes out and he lights a firework. And you see the firework fly up in the sky, and hear the bang, and then you see Rudolph and the reindeers come flying down into his back garden. You then see the sleigh come smashing into his back garden. And then Santa gets out and starts beating this bloke up because the rocket went into his. And I thought, you got to watch it. It's funny. Right, yeah. Anyway.
Ended.
Dear. I can't. I'll send it to someone and they can post it on the page somewhere. Terry, I'll send it to you or something. Yeah, Siobhan's got it on WhatsApp. Yeah. Right. Anyway, here we go. Another silly question. Here's an easy one for you. And yet again, whoever gets this right, the first person to get this right, will get a reading from me. Which country was Caesar salad invented?
Italy.
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 Mexico.
Greece.
Yeah, Sam said Greece.
No, salad. Caesar salad wasn't Greece. Greece is the word.
Well, there's no Greece on it.
No, there is one person's got it, but I'm not saying anything yet until I see any answers from our viewers. But there is one of you guys who've said it right.
Italy.
People are saying Italy, Greece, USA. And the winner is dun, 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 dun. Wendy, it's Mexico.
Oh, really? Wow.
Reading for Wendy. Card
Well
for
done,
Wendy.
Wendy.
Well
done. Wendy. Right, shout stop.
Stop.
Oh, that's a nice card.
Favoritism.
You're probably going to come into money. We didn't.
Oh, to be mine, Ruddy money.
Right. It says here, I'm just going to ignore you lot. You're not really worth even thinking about. Eileen, France. Okay. What is your favourite joke? Me. Anyway, Gandalf speeds through open country, riding Shadowfair, bringing hope. There you go. There's your answer. You're bringing love and energy to people who need it at this moment in time. But you're on a journey. A new journey's coming your way. There's going to be a lot of changing. Travelling is involved in this. But you will be moving forward to a different pastures. Okay?
Ooh.
There you go. That's what I'm saying to you. I have no idea.
Thank
If that
you.
makes any sense whatsoever, but I don't care. It's not real. Anyway.
He does bring that to people. So again, Mister, you were right.
Sorry?
What?
She does bring love and joy to people. She's really lovely and vivacious like that. So that's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling.
See, you can tell who's a professional reader here. Me, who hasn't got a clue, I'll just say it as it is. And then you guys, when you do your readings, when I've watched you, you sort of get one card and it lasts 15 hours. Okay? And you're thinking, it's just a card, you know.
Yeah, but you might be intuitional. You've got your intuition, Richard. That's what you're using when you're looking at the cards, are you?
No, I'm just reading and thinking, what happened in the film? What happened in the book? That's all I'm doing. Right, are you ready for the next one? Bye, Sue. Take care. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, Sue.
Somebody's put Wendy's moving into another tier. Yeah! I'm tier 3, so yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, no. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are too, yeah.
Oh, you as well, Sam?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I have
We're
no
in
idea.
tier 3. You don't want to be there.
I'm in tier 2 at the moment. Can change at any time, as we know.
We've got a question I'll read out in a minute. Right, here we go. Another question for everyone. Another silly question. Right. Behave. That's all I'm going to say is behave. And my eyes are looking at Matt as I say this. What type of musical instrument is the English horn?
Brass instrument.
Is it a small one?
Tuba.
I could see Matt wanting to say something. I can feel he wants to say something.
I don't know much about instruments.
Wind
Sorry.
instrument. Wind.
Google.
Oh, I nearly said something I shouldn't.
Is it one of the wood instruments?
Is it a wind instrument?
It's good to play
Small
off the
wooden
blow
one.
spout.
Small wooden instrument.
Yeah.
When you have to blow.
I'm quite surprised really that these people in the chat have kept it clean.
Now, Christine Lacey, she's on my wavelength.
Small wooden blower.
Oh dear. Deary. Christine Lacey, blow. Oh, you don't want me to answer that. Yeah, Pam, no, we don't. Right. Oh, God.
What is it then, Richard?
Don't keep us in suspense.
Oh, dear. Did anybody give me an answer, by the way?
Wind or brass instrument?
Tuba.
Right.
Google.
Piccolo.
Oh, it's like one of those funny shaped holes.
The wind instrument. It's a wind instrument.
Well, I'll give it. What type of musical instrument is the English horn?
Oh, yeah, it's not
A wind instrument.
An oboe. Ah, is the
Oh.
answer. An oboe.
That was really
Well,
anti-climactic.
Mm.
all right. An oboe is another wind instrument.
Yes, the sound was right.
I wanted the correct answer. I am the
Sam was
No,
adjudicator.
right.
actually,
Wow.
Richard, an oboe is a reed instrument.
Yes.
Ha!
So,
An English horn.
but
But you didn't
didn't
say that.
No, but you didn't give it to me. You just come up with some other
Well,
rubbish.
Richard Sam knows his horn, so I think
But
you
an
need
English,
to
an
step back
English horn
there.
isn't an oboe. An English horn isn't an oboe.
That's
Another
that's what I was given, and I'm going to pass it out. If you've got an argument, then blame Spirit, because they're the ones who drew me to that page to look at the questions. You've got to blame them for something.
It's fine.
You know.
It's fine.
I know what you're doing. I know.
Yes, come on, other Santa.
Santa, what do you think? Do you think Richard's right or Sam should deserve a
I
reading?
think Sam should have a reading.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
See, that's why he's arguing, because he wants to read. That's what it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Santa, you're going off the step.
Diana, it is two
No,
different
it's
things.
because
Yeah.
it's just because I'm in a band with an oboe player.
Don't go down that road. Let's just move on. Right. Okay. A card for Sam. A card for Sam.
Thank you, Richard.
I don't know why. You haven't heard it yet. Right. Okay.
Oh,
Here we go. Say stop.
making me me head hurt.
I'm so itchy.
Gandalf commands the material elements of the universe. Oh, I've seen this card before. I've done this card before.
Oh,
Sam,
yeah.
that's your name, just in case. I've got to ask you a question first. Okay, I know they say you should never ask questions, but I've got to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you feel as though you're going round in circles, as though you're being stuck in a maze and you can't find your way out in this situation? Just yes or no, that's all I need.
No, I don't think
Right,
so.
don't say any more. Don't say any more, because I'm not interested. That's why I'm saying that. No, what I get here, there is a maze. Okay, on this card. Okay, that's why I asked. Okay, and there is a ring involved. Okay, I don't know if you're going round in circles, and you don't seem to see there's a way out anywhere. Hence the maze. Okay, and but there is a ring, or like there. I'm not saying there's a wedding or anything like that, but there is something symbolic with a ring, and you go around in circles. You keep going back to where you started and going forward. I believe this is more spiritual than anything else. You have a gift that you're not using.
Right.
Okay. A spiritual gift that you are not using to your fullest. Maybe that's what that means by that you're going around. And ring is strength, isn't it? It's saying you're joining together in companionship, whatever. And I think that's where it's leading you, Sam. I think with that, there is a celebration coming your way as well.
Good. That's good to hear. Yeah, there is actually.
I don't believe that a word I just said. I just made it up. You know?
There's a celebration this Sunday.
Well, it's
Tomorrow.
Christmas.
Tomorrow.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, right, whatever. You're not supposed to ask questions. Hey, Sally, it is my fake readings. I do what I want. It's my channel as well. Yes. You know, simple as that.
Thank you for that reading, Richard.
You're right. It's all right, 55 quid. You're not supposed to ask a question, but you stand up, we can see. I am not going to read what Terry just wrote. Oh, no.
No, don't read what Stacey's put either.
Oh, I can't see it. What did she? What did she write?
Okay, I will not be blamed for this.
It was on
Actually, I can tell you, actually, without turning the microphone. I don't know, you won't be able to hear me. It's Matt, when you stand up, we can see your SACK.
As if the trousers are too tight.
Don't get up again, Matt.
And then Stacey replied, is it the wind instrument in Matt's sack? This is going to one way to another.
It was the whole
Hi, Lisa.
story.
You made Santa blush now.
It's times like this that you wish you had a beard that all you could see was your eyes and your glasses.
Right, okay, here comes another question then. Now, I want the correct answer to this. The correct answer. What kind of animal is the firefly?
Oh.
Insect.
No. I'm not accepting that.
It's not a mammal, is it?
It's a big bloody mammal if it is. That's all I know. But well done for trying, Sam. That's what it means.
I give it a go, didn't I?
You're just trying to...
Moth.
You're saying a moth, a bat.
A carnivore.
How many guesses do you want?
Marsupial.
Right, okay, that's it. Right, that's saying moth. I'm not accepting the word insect.
That's all I have.
What's the animals that come out at night? Nocturnal.
What kind of animal is a firefly?
Are they nocturnal?
Lisa's saying an ugly dog.
Insect.
Flying saucer.
That is one weird question. Honestly, that question was definitely taken from the internet, from a proper quiz master's place. So you could catch people out with that one, wouldn't you? Which we did. Oh, James, I can't really accept that. I really can't. I need more.
Ooh.
He wants more.
More. Isn't that a song, isn't it?
What type of animal is it?
Maureen?
Is it a
And
beetle?
hi to you. Yes, it is a beetle, but
Oh, sorry.
Young beetle.
it's a flying beetle.
That's
Oh, right.
a beetle is an insect, is it?
Yeah, but I said I'm not taking insect.
Fine.
But well done for trying. So with that, Patty, I will give you a card.
Hey!
Yay!
Ace of
Stacey
Spades any
got
good
it
for
right.
you? Black beetle, flying beetle. That was Stace. That was our Stace saying that. Ladybird. We've got to read that slowly. Right, a card for Patty. A card for Patty. My old mate David done that. He actually sent me a message the other day. Listen, hi David, if you're watching. Right. Shout stop.
Stop.
In the name of... Yeah, I agree with you, Lisa. I think she Googled it as well. Bloody cheats.
Serves you right, Stacey. You should have come on here.
Yeah.
You should have given it to him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have stuck up for you, Stacey, but not a chance after your last comment.
Right. It says here the Butterbird serves at his inn, the Prancing Pony. Many people come through its doors. And it's just people celebrating in the card, people having fun, enjoying. Good times are coming your way, happy times, partying, celebrating, meeting new friends, meeting old friends. That's all I see in this, just having a good time. It's a very nice, positive, Christmassy, uplifting.
Can't take that at all, Richard. No.
Thank you, finally.
No,
Thank you.
nothing. I've got no friends. I have no parties planned.
Well,
Absolutely nothing.
I did hear that, but we didn't want to say nothing. Hence why I invited you on here, because I felt sorry for you.
So no, I can't take nothing. Nothing you said.
You sure? Because, you know, Spirit are telling me that you've got this, and there's a John in Spirit who's got a problem with his right leg. White
Don't
hair.
know a John.
No, you sure about that?
It's definitely not my granddad.
But there is an Arthur around you, and he's saying hi to you, and he wishes you love and best wishes to you.
No Arthur either.
Oh, come on. Hold on. Terry? Terry? John? Albert? Fred?
No.
George?
No.
Henry?
No.
Milkman?
No. He's not in spirit.
Who's the other names they use all the time? We've had Fred, we've had George, Bert.
No.
Yeah, you know a Thomas though.
No.
Paul.
Yeah, I know Elvis.
Oh yes, Elvis. Now we're talking.
Every dream, baby, I come true 100 times. See, told you, psychic. I knew Elvis was there. You know?
Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you.
We ought to have done charades, didn't we? I've just thought about that. We could have done charades.
Well, what's stopping you? You've got a few more minutes. Right, okay, we go back to the... I am looking out for any questions. Yeah, oh yeah, there's Dave as well, Terry. Yeah, Dave. Who else do we always get on here? Jack and Margaret. We get Margaret a lot, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Tracy's saying, brilliant even. Haven't laughed so much in a long time.
Oh,
there's a Ted. There's a Ted for you. Ted just come in and said hi. And watch the car because the wheel's going to fall off. That's a go-kart wheel, by the way. It's not the car.
See what Rhonda had put. She put Elvis has left the building.
Right, okay, here we go. Next question. This is for everybody, and this question is for the viewers to get a read in. Oh, now this is quite a hard one. No, should I give it this one? It's quite hard. Right, here's an easy one then. Here's an easy one. What colour is blueberry jam?
What colour is blueberry jam?
Red.
Purple.
Blueberry jam.
purple.
Purple.
Purple, I'd say, yeah.
Violet.
Blue, purple.
Purple it is.
Yay.
Right, Marcus, card for you.
Got one right.
Right, you shout stop for me, please.
Stop.
I haven't even started yet. Top. Right, there we go.
Stop.
Oh, all right. How many cards do you want? You've only getting one. Right, this one. Ooh. So I'm just reading the wording on the card.
Don't forget the kiss curl.
Are you a philosophical man?
Ooh, I wouldn't have thought so.
Do you like anything to do with Da Vinci?
Da Vinci. I understand that. I understand that.
Because I'm getting.
Say again.
I'm getting Da Vinci. I'm getting analysing things, questioning things, want to investigate a bit more, understanding more. You're asking questions constantly, and you're looking for answers all the time. And they're saying, what I'm getting, what I feel from the card, is that you've got to look within yourself for the answers, and it'll be there. And it's something to do with roses.
Roses.
Oh, right,
Sorry,
okay.
Richard, you're going to have to say it again. I was just showing you.
I'm not saying it again. Bloody watch it back again.
Calm down. I'm just showing you the Da Vinci that I moved to be able to set up tonight.
Lovely.
That's Da Vinci.
That's a Da Vinci.
Ah.
Not a real one. Not a real one.
Well, okay, so anyway, so yeah, roses, good times ahead. Look out for any appliances that might break or blow up. No, not really. So yeah, that's what I get. I just get it's look within yourself for the answers.
Oh yes, yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
Understand that.
Got too serious. Moving on.
No. You have to go back because I missed the first bit.
I can't remember what I said now. I'll do what the mediums say. Just blag it, so I can't remember.
Watch it on replay.
Yeah, that's him. Which country? Now, this is not for you guys. This is for the viewers only. So no answering. Okay, you got that?
Yeah.
Which country do kiwi fruit originate from? That's the word. Originate from. See you, Kim.
Yorkshire.
If I can reach it that then, yeah. Yeah, Christine, I think you should do a reading for whoever gives the wrong answers the most. Well, that'd be Sam all night if you get Australia, New Zealand, England, New Zealand, lots of New Zealands.
Wow.
Who's going to be the first one? America, Heather's saying America. Pamela's saying New Zealand. Christine, both Christines are saying New Zealand. Oh, no, sorry, Christine's saying Ireland. New Zealand, America. No one has given me the correct answer. All right. James is saying New Zealand. Eileen. Now, Alison, well done. She said China, and that is the correct answer.
I got that in my head.
Now, the thing is, Alison, did you Google it? Because it took you 23 seconds to answer that. What do you reckon? Do you reckon she should deserve a reading?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Sam should have another one because it's not too far from yours, yeah?
All right. So Alison Barton. Wendy, can you shout stop for me, please? This is for Alison.
Okay.
Any day now will be good.
Stop.
Oh, this is a nice card. Right. This is not in the film, but it's a part of the book. I've got to say, and the eagle, they talk about the eagles. So when I ever see eagles, it's all about strength. It's all about breakthroughs, about achieving the heights. So when you look at an eagle, how it flies, and it goes higher and higher, and it can pinpoint its prey from miles away. I think, is it 2 miles? I think, is it, Matt? I'm not quite sure. The distance in which they can view. But for me, I think you're overcoming certain obstacles. It's now your time to move forward. You're going to be really good. It's going to be a breakthrough. Also, some heartaches that you've had will be gone. It'll be moving on. 2021 is going to be good, and it's sort of starting now. All because I get this eagle. And don't worry what's happened in the past. Learn from that. Once you've learned from something, you can then go forward and reflect back on that time and time again and say, how did I achieve that? How did I get past that? It's like when you watch all our shows and you listen to everybody else getting reading, think, oh, I'm going through that same situation. Maybe I can learn from that. And that's just what I'm feeling with the card, is that you are moving forward with things now. You've listened to what people have said to you. The readings that will be given to you on here, is now your time to shine and move forward. There we go. And now I'm noticed I'm going too damn bloody serious.
Wow.
That was a
Proper,
really
proper
nice reading, that
reading.
was, Richard.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah. Moving on.
No, it
moving
was.
on.
You got Stacey moaning at you now, though, because Stacey got the answer right and you never gave her a reading.
Yeah, but we believe, Stace, that you possibly cheated by looking on the internet for the answer.
Oh,
But
Stacey.
I will ask the panel here. What do you think? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
You
I think
creeps.
it was
Stacey's lovely. Good girl, Stacey is.
See, what a lovely reading, but I can't take any of it. Damn it! I wanted 55 quid. See, just shows you I am not a reader. In your face. Right, this is for Stace. Who's going to shout stop then? Let's ask Patty.
Stop.
Oh, that's a nice card. I don't know why, but no, it just popped into my head. Do you know this song, The Sun Always Shines on Me? Or Don't Let, no, not that one. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me.
Oh.
And it was with Elton John and George Michael singing a tribute Queen song.
My glasses that are rubbing off on you, I think.
I always wondered if they had a private joke. That's all I'm saying to that. Don't know why it just popped into my head, but there you go. Moving on, sorry. I don't know why it just popped in. Oh, dear. Who was this for anyway? Oh, it's Stace, isn't it? Yeah. Right, it says here, the sun always shines on the Shire, where everything is growing in harmony. There you go. Don't need to say any more. The sun is shining. You've got a lovely garden, but it's a mess. You've got to tidy it up at the moment. It's a tip. I don't know. I'm just making it up. I have no idea. Yeah, all I'm saying, Stace, is that you're on the right path. Everything's going to come up smelling roses. In the card, it's actually a beautiful landscape. And the Shire was from the film. If you look at it, it's beautiful. So you're on the right way. So just be positive and you'll be fine. There you go. Too serious. I don't like my serious readings, even though they're not really real. Night, Tina. Right, anyway. What's that? Am I in the closet? What's that? Oh, I think Richard is a closet medium. And no. Right, are you ready for you? Because we're running out of time. Let's go to some questions for you guys, not for my funny, silly ones. Oh, I like this one. I'll let all of you answer this one, but keep it short. And this was done by Heather. Who was the most inspirational person in your life on your spiritual journey?
Louise Hay.
Okay.
Got enough?
Doris,
That's
sorry.
enough. Yeah. Why?
To me?
Yeah.
Have you met her? Have you seen what she does? She's amazing.
I know Louise Hay, yes.
She's nailed it as far as I'm concerned. She's awesome.
Okay.
Doris Stokes.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
She was the first medium I'd ever heard of when I was younger and read her books. And somebody went to see her as well. And I just thought that was magical. I didn't know I had all this then. So she was my first, inspiration.
Sorry, Stace, I didn't mean to call your place a tip. I know because I really do. It's a tip in the back garden. I thought about this the other day. It needs a skip. Sorry.
Did you get it right, Richard?
Yeah, I know. See, I got one right tonight. Go on, I'm on a roll now. How about you, Marcus? What's been your inspiration?
A few, Alison.
Pardon?
Because he was a very flawed individual, and he believed in equality. And really, I always say equality is my starting point. We're all equal. So, but plus he was a flawed individual. So, he inspired me.
Okay, Patty?
Rita Rogers was my inspiration. I read one of her books and I was hooked. And then after that, spiritualist churches and a lot of friends there, a lot of just meetings and just I was just ignited, like something I read the book and I just thought there is more to it. And from that moment on, I found it really, really interesting and I wanted to find out more. So she was my absolute inspiration.
And lastly, Sam.
So in my very, very early days, Sonia Choquette wrote a book about like a diary of her development. And that book really inspired me with my development in the very early days. And then it's mediums like David Wells, Gordon Brown, and Tony Stockwell that really inspire me. So, but very early days, Sonia Choquette is a very early inspiration for me.
Okay, thank you. I'll go to Matt in a sec. Just quickly, Marcus. People are asking, who did you say? They didn't hear you.
Martin Luther King.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll say, because sorry, I spoke in the microphone off, so I'm just speaking to the camera. He was a very flawed individual, but he believed in equality, and that's what I believe in. From I think everybody is equal, irrespective of race, religious views, or whatever. And I think that was my starting point. But then when Sam just mentioned about developments and things like that, I think it was all the books of Silver Birch and that type of stuff, because it's all to do with service. But definitely Martin Luther King.
You see, Silver Birch, I find Silver Birch really difficult to read. I've tried to read Silver Birch, but it doesn't, I personally find Silver Birch quite difficult. Anyone else?
I think with Silver Birch, as I said, it's the same with all of it. It either resonates at that particular time. And when I very first started off, it was, why am I doing it? Why are we doing it? And it's all to do with service. And I think all spiritual growth comes through service.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean working as a medium. It just means helping someone. So you could just smile at someone and be an act of service.
Yeah.
And Matt.
I'm going to repeat what Marcus said. For me, it was sort of Martin Luther King and sort of like the, making the difference there in America and talking and, finding out about the sort of difficulties he had from a spiritual point of view. Reading like, like Sonia Choquette, but I liked all I like the old spiritual books, sort of like the Arthur Conan Doyle and the Eileen Roberts and Ursula Roberts, and, you know, reading about Red Cloud and Ramadan. And I know it's a bit heavy for a lot of people, but I quite enjoy all that side. But if you read sort of like a lot of American spiritualist sort of books, sort of like Andrew Jackson Davis and stuff like that. So I know they're a bit heavy, but from a spiritual to get me on the path, it's probably Martin Luther King. And growing up and sort of, you know, his speeches and stuff very much, you know, made you stop in your tracks, and sort of powerful words and words that you sort of resonated very much with me, that, you know, everyone had to be equal, and, you know, respecting each other for who they were and for what they stood for. And I can't believe when you think that sort of slavery was sort of abolished in like the 1800s, and yet still it still goes on now, but, you know, not 40, 50 years ago, we're still having where people can't get on the same buses together. Where's that in progression? You know, it's and for a man to stand up and to die for his beliefs, that's amazing.
I agree. Yeah. Right. Thank you very much for that and that question. Right. This what I'm going to do now, because I'm a very kind man, but don't tell anyone. I'm going to give away one free ticket for the trance night for tomorrow night. So tomorrow night from 7:30, we have Polly and Leah in the studio doing a trance together. Now, sadly, we haven't got many people who've taken part in the show. So I've spoken to Polly, and she's still happy to go ahead. The money that has been raised, none of that goes into my pocket whatsoever. All goes to Polly and Leah to say thank you for coming along and doing it, and a little Christmas bonus for them, sort of thing. So tomorrow at 7:30, if you do wish to come along and participate, it's going to be via Zoom, so which means you can actually ask questions and see the infrared cameras. It will not be placed on YouTube ever. So it's a private event only. Tickets are £10. If you are a patron, they're £8, and then Angel members, it's £5. But just remember that we don't actually get that full amount because PayPal take off their chunk as well. So the next question, whoever gets it right, I will give them a free ticket to watch the event tomorrow night. But this is for viewers only, I'm afraid, the young people in the panel. So this is a question, and the first person, actually, I haven't had an email yet confirming my ticket. No, Crystal, all that will be dealt with tomorrow. So what I should do, all those who answer correctly, I will put in a name draw, and I will pick one randomly, okay? And not the first one, because, you know, some people take slower to respond, so it'll be a bit unfair. So, everybody ready? I think that's fair, don't you guys? I think let's pick one randomly.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. The question. Drum roll, please. That was rubbish, but okay. How many months have 28 days in them? How many months have 28 days in them? You lot are actually a really bad influence. You really are. Yes, for those who have purchased tickets, thanks ever so much for supporting the event. Appreciate that. And it's not a ticket as such. You'll be sent a username or login details, including password, for Zoom tomorrow. Okay, so be ready for 7:30. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question from what the viewers have done, and I'm going to put all these names into an Excel sheet. So I'll be quiet for a few seconds, and then do a random automated system that I use. You've all seen it. I did it before on here, so it's the same system that I used. Oh, here we go. From Stace. What is the most embarrassing reading you have had to give out?
Can I answer Matt? For Matt, it was hysterical. It was one of the first times that Matt, well, he'd not been doing it that long, and Spirit was bringing in this funny guy, and he was joking and messing about, and Matt was all suited and booted like we always do, you know, tied a lot when we work on platform, and this guy comes in Spirit, and he starts saying, you know, Matt has to tell him how he is. So Matt had to roll his trouser legs up and swing his pants to show him. And he was like, "Do you remember that?" And all these people going, and this is what this bloke said. I have to show you what he's doing, swinging his trouser, and because they're serious in there. And I'm thinking, oh. Oh, bless him.
Yes, forgotten about it.
I can't remember. You know, when you do reading, you sort of like that day, you remember every little detail, but I can't remember my readings, which is probably a good thing, else my head would explode. But I can't answer that because I can't remember.
They're always
me. I've given some readings where the spirit is really such a happy spirit, and it's almost made you laugh almost sometimes during the reading. So I've had that where you almost feel really high with the energy of that person, because you got such a youthful, lovely, you know, happy energy there. So I've had that come in once before, you know, a couple of, you know, when you get that real high off that beautiful energy, you know.
Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot, and I get people telling me about. I had one that made me go into my kitchen cupboard. Now I don't know about you lot. I've embarrassed myself once already with this one. I'm going to say it again. I've got a cupboard that you have to kick shut because it's got plastic lids and things in it, right? And every time you open it, it explodes, and I have to. You know, you've all got one of them. Come on, up. That spirit made me share that with people, which I wasn't funny, and I'm just going to do it again.
Nothing embarrassing really for me. It's just my sense of humor. Sometimes I have to wheel it down a bit. So no, but in general, nothing embarrassing. There's nothing really embarrasses me that much. So I can't think of anything embarrassing. No.
I've got one. Can you hear me all right, Richard? Yeah? Yeah, everybody can hear me. I was doing a public demo with a very good medium called Sue Whitcroft, and at the Red Rose Theatre in Rugeley. And I was quite new, and the contact came through, and he was talking about a gay guy, and this is late 80s, early 90s. And I said to this guy, and I said, "He's in your face, gay. He's in your face, gay." And you know, it was such a powerful thing. And there was two guys and a woman that sort of received the message, and it was all different information and everything else. And this guy was a big bodybuilder, and he came up to me after with Sue, and he said, "You know that gay guy you're talking about?" And I said, yeah, there's his character. He said, "It's me."
Yeah.
And I thought, and he was great. He was great about it, but it was just the way in which it came. I thought, please, just the floor open and eat me up. So I was quite embarrassed, but got the information across, which was good enough.
Richard, what about you?
Sorry?
You must have had loads of embarrassing stories. Come on, we've all shared. Your turn.
Not with me personally. I remember when I got into photography, I was in Switzerland, and my partner at the time, she was, as all of you, or most of you know, that she was a famous singer out there. And we were on location having a photo shoot. Well, meant to be having a photo shoot with all these well-known models, A-list models sort of thing, and Jenny as well, and so forth, and the manager and whatever. But the photographer never turned up. No one turned up. So it was like sitting there, and my partner then, Jenny, she told me, I said to her manager, get Richard to do it. You know, he's very, very good at taking pictures. I was only an amateur then. I've then gone on to a bit more than that now. So I said, yeah, fair enough then. So I took the camera, pretended I knew what I was doing, and so I was directing these models how to pose. I'm clicking away, and yes, the cap was off the camera. I'm not that silly. It was all there. But as I'm clicking away, I had no idea that beforehand I went to the toilet and forgot to do my zip up. So they they were all giggling and laughing because I had a bit of shirt hanging out from the zip. So, yeah. But it made the atmosphere. Everybody was giggling and laughing, and I thought, oh, I must be pretty good because they're all enjoying themselves. You know, so yeah.
Oh no.
Oh God. Let me tell you an embarrassing childhood. No, it wasn't my childhood, it was my daughter's childhood story, because I don't know, for some reason. She wears this little school uniform and the tie, and she walked to school, and I just saw the tie on the back of the chair, and I thought, oh, she's going to get told off, because they did if they hadn't got the uniform on. So I sort of ran to the school and got into the classroom and said, if you got your tie, Like, but Mum, I've got my dress on today.
Oh no.
I was so embarrassed, and all the kids in the class was just laughing at me because I just, oh, okay.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Well,
Yeah, I just had the classic, like the skirt tucked into your knickers and stuff. I mean, that's that's just stuff, you know. It's nothing to do with reading.
No.
But yeah, embarrassing stuff.
I must admit, Patty, I haven't had that problem.
I must say that I actually went to a demonstration once. It was at Wimbledon Spiritual Church. We were filming there. That's how I got to know the guys there. And we were doing a docu-soap, documentary style sort of show. And they had these different mediums go up on the rostrum to see if they can work for the church with Derek. And I said to this one medium who was just about to go on to the rostrum, and I said, look, you really need to go to the toilet and sort your nose. It's thanks. No, you really need to go to the toilet and blow your nose. He goes, yeah, I'll do it in a minute. I said, look, you've got a real big, I will say, excuse my vulgarity, bogey really hanging out your nose. You need to clean it before you go. He goes, oh my God, thank you. I didn't realize what you were talking about.
Oh, no.
Well, how polite could I go? And he did wipe it, and then he came on. So yeah. So I did my deed for the day. But I just imagine if he went on there and gave a reading, and no one could take him serious because he's just got this thing hanging out. So apologies about that, but you asked. Anyway, it is time to go. I will give the winner, by the way. I just want to say a big thank you to Sam, Matt and Kirsty, Patty, to Wendy and to Marcus for supporting my little idea of a Christmas special. I really appreciate you coming along. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who took all my fake readings and said, yes, I was accurate 100%, Patty. And no, I'm just joking. Please don't take them serious. It's just a joke, a bit of fun. It's nothing serious. If you do want a serious reading, then you've got 6 people there who would actually give you readings. Okay, they're very professional. They know their job. So yeah, if you want to give someone,
I think a big Christmas thank you to you, Richard, as well. I think big Christmas thank you to
Richard,
you
for your hard work.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Father Christmas is going to buy you a calculator, darling. There's 5 of us. There's not the 6.
I was going to say.
There is 6 with Richard.
I'm on about the 5 windows.
I know. I'm teasing you again.
Yeah, but it didn't work, did it? You know, 'cause it just, I'm not laughing, yeah.
I laughed. That was enough.
So thank you to everybody at home for listening. Tomorrow we have a very busy day. Well, I have. We have a divine service with Wimbledon Spiritualist Church at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. So please join us then. And then in the afternoon, we have the ladies on the sofa for the Sunday sofa. And I can't recall what the topic is this week, but no doubt it'll be fun. And also, if you ask any good questions, like Matt and Kirsty's show, you will get a reading from them. And lastly, tomorrow evening from 7:30 on Zoom only. Remember, it's not being broadcasted and it will never be broadcasted. It's a private event with Polly and Leah. If you're not sure of or seen any trance before, then what I'm just about to show you is a little clip that we did in the studio with Polly doing her trance. So enjoy this 2-minute clip. So this was filmed for a 2-hour special, live in the studio. I'm not sure if you came to that one, Patty, did you?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I went with Andy. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you see the orb there, it's literally sort of coming across and over and down from Polly. So we slowed it right down. I find that absolutely fascinating. So everything's going to be done in infrared, so you can see what we're seeing here. This is the next clip that's come up. This is my favorite. I've never seen anything like it. So I would suggest to keep an eye on the woman on the right-hand side and watch what happens with that orb.
First of all,
I just find that absolutely fascinating how it just virtually goes up and then shoots off to the left.
It was amazing, wasn't it? It was a really good night.
So that's a screen grab that I took. And the 3 little dots does look like a face, but I think that was because of the camera angle, whatever. Now this one here, I believe that's an insect in front of the camera. That's what I believe that is. Because you can see the sort of the wings. In my view, what do I know? But that's a sort of, yeah. So that's what is happening tomorrow with Polly and Leah in trance. I say infrared cameras. They will explain what goes on. So the first half an hour is explaining to people, but we ask people to be on time if they can be. And then the show will start. Polly will introduce herself, explain what goes on and how and what trance is and what spirit guides come through. Leah would talk about it as well and what she has experienced. Leah is a sort of, I think she's a beginner, don't quote me on that, and Polly's teaching her. So she's like a fledgling sort of thing there tomorrow. And anyway, huge thank you to Terry for helping out with SPtv and all the work that she does, and everybody else that supports and promotes and does. So you all our family. This is what SPtv is about, bringing spiritual people together. It is a community base, and yes, we are serious, but sometimes we like to have a good laugh at late evening. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And the winner of the £1 million jackpot goes to me. So no, I've done the old, I use Excel to do like a random name sort of script, which you've all seen before when you've been on here. So the winner who answered correctly to the question, which was the question, how many months have 28 days in them? Well, it's 12 because every month has at least 28 days.
Oh,
Okay, and the winner is Heidi Spicer.
Yay!
So that's it. A big thanks to everyone. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your rest of your day or evening, tomorrow, tonight, whatever you're planning to do. Are you all set for Christmas? Very quickly.
No.
No. My
Very
daughter's
much.
getting married next Friday, so I've got to get over that first.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I said that.
Congratulations.
I did say that in the reading. I did say that. Yeah.
Ah!
Richard, can I just say one thing? Because people will see this photo going up every now and again.
Yeah.
And that's the Da Vinci one you picked up, mate. So your readings are no longer fake.
Yeah, no, they are still fake. It's just a coincidence.
Proof.
And he got Tommy Cooper, didn't he, Marcus, as well?
Oh, God.
Mm.
Moving on.
There's no
moving on.
coincidence.
Where's
No
the mute button on
coincidences,
this?
Richard.
Right. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Where's the output?
Night,
ending
everybody.
on here?
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.